What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this Thursday. And guys, is it Thursday? It is Thursday. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm coming to you guys with a little bit of a heavy heart, and I gotta be, I gotta keep it 100 with my family. I can't get on here and just smile. And we got a lot of stuff to cover today. We're gonna have Mike O that taps in here in a little bit, but I'm about 30 minutes late because my morning has been unbelievable. I've gotten some phone calls that were just devastating. And, I think a lot of times we get on here with excitement and I'm sure somebody's thinking to yourself, hey, does Six8Jay have great days every day? Is every day great for all these influencers? Or, I don't speak for other influencers, but for myself, I always try to keep things 100. I'm really excited about so many things. And I think that's the part that's, you almost feel guilty, right? Because there's so many things to be grateful for, you guys included. I'm so grateful to have you guys on this show. I'm so grateful for my wife. I'm so grateful for my kids. Sometimes I was just talking to one of my friends right now because I've been on back-to-back calls all morning. And by the way, if you guys hear thundering and stuff like that, it's bad right now. It's thundering and stuff here in Las Vegas. It's hot, but then thundering. I don't understand that, and raining. But sometimes things happen and it makes you appreciate all that you have. And it makes you appreciate the little things. It makes me appreciate you guys. It makes me appreciate having the ability to get on here, to have my health. I have no health issues at all, knock on wood, and thank God at the same time. And you just never know how a day can be changed in a matter of moments, in a matter of just a couple hours. And so, we got so much going on, and we're setting up right now. I got a call. I'll be on, by the way, I'll be on Kita 1211. Her show. Oh my God, it's really that loud. Like it's banging. Can you guys hear that? Like, can you guys hear that in the background? It's literally beating on my window like hail. Craziest thing ever. Anyways, I'm so thankful for. We're going to be on Kita's show today with World Be Free at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is my time. Me and Mike O will be on that show. We're looking so forward to it. That's a beautiful thing. Tomorrow we're supposed to be on with Cassius Cuvée on his show, talking about Chicago coin, and then also Saturday we're going to be having our ambassador call. So I'm really excited to be with all my ambassadors again, and with all of our ambassadors, our family again. And we got some very amazing things to talk about with Chicago, the movie. And so much going on. I mean, it's just hard, guys, to be positive. I'm gonna be leaving the first week of August to film in Canada. I'm gonna be coming back and then jumping on a plane a couple days later to go to Mexico to meet with billionaires. I mean, and it's hard for people to understand that. It's all part of my past life, but then it's merging into my crypto life. And we've got meetings, and we got the who's who, the creme of the creme, the most amazing people you ever meet in the world, who represent some of the most wealthiest people in South America. They're in Mexico, and then I'll be coming back, and then I'll grab my wife, and we'll go out for 8 days or so to Chicago to finish up the movie. So that's that part. And but then this morning I get a call. The first call comes from my wife that. Oh, you gonna be out here tomorrow, Jay Henry? Are you gonna be out here? Well, hit me up, Jay Henry. Maybe we'll grab a bite to eat or something like that, brother. So we'll get a call. Her nephew, who, he's 13, and he has this very, very rare disease where they've already had to take his left arm. And now it sounds like it's going to be more serious than that, and just breaks my heart, man. It really breaks my heart that the family has to go through that. He has to go through that. It just hurts my heart, and now it's to the point where it's in his spine, and you can't get it out unless anyways, it might be one of those things that. This is just difficult because I love that kid. I love my sister-in-law. I love the family, and it's sad because we're praying that he's around long enough for us to get through all the stuff and go see him. But it's pretty sad. Anyways, with that being said, I want to kind of get so then I get a phone call I'm not going to say from who. And I'm devastated for this person who's a counterpart in this space. And somebody who I got a lot of respect for and everything. And just to hear that person's story. This is a person in this space, you know, and I always showed you guys, if you guys ever go to my Crypto for Life page, I talk about how life can just, you know, like there's good stories, there's not so good stories. And this person, is really going through it. And so prayers for that person. I'm not going to say she, he, whatever, their family situation, but it's devastating. And, that person, you know, reached out and was very humbling and all that good stuff. And I had to do some things to help that person out. And I felt motivated to do some things to help that person out. And it just, at the end of the day, guys, I want to move on with my show, but just be grateful for everything that you have. It's not, you know, you know, I was talking to Mike I was talking to my man John, who's one of the guys that we're setting all the stuff with Mexico, and I was just talking about being so grateful for the things that we have, being so thankful for the things that, the blessings that are in front of us. I know a lot of us are motivated by the things that we want, but sometimes you have to just sit back and be grateful for those things that are in your life that you have, and that others don't. And so, shouts out to you guys. Shouts out to them. Okay, let's get with the show, guys. I'm sorry about that. So had to go there. Just like I said, last couple hours have been very heavy. But at the end of the day, So prayers with the family, prayers with my wife who's here right now, Jeanette. Prayers with our nephew. Prayers with the person who's struggling right now that I just got that call. I haven't even told my wife about it. I've been on back to back calls. It's just crazy. I was just telling them about our nephew, honey. So, not all the details, but just prayers for that young man, prayers for my sister-in-law and her family, prayers for the other gentleman, the other person who is suffering right now, in this space. You know, life just those curveballs, and prayers for everybody, man. So, you know, we're all strong in our own ways, but sometimes people say things, and I'm a very logical guy, but I'm also a very emotional guy, and I'm very connected to people. I always feel like anything that you do, even like with Chicago Coin, anything else, I invest in people. I don't invest in things. You know, people are like, oh, what makes you different being a meme? I'm not a meme. Mike's not a meme. You're not a meme. We're utilizing that platform to get across the message that we're doing this for us, by us. We're doing this to do so many phenomenal things, to create something that we're proud of. And yeah, that is the way that we have to go, but it's an investment in us. And that I'll be willing to bet anything on. So, but that's how I am connected when it comes to connected to people. Anyways, let's keep it going. Market cap right now, $2.33 trillion, guys. Let's get right into it. Bitcoin right now, 63,559 now. First of all, that's funny, 559 area code. Bitcoin right now, guys, has been kind of, up and down. There's a lot of, different variables that play into that. But I believe that this is just a healthy retracement. I don't think there's anything for people to start freaking out over. If you look at Ethereum right now, holding that $3,400 mark, you got BNB right now at 567. Now, one of the big stories right now is XRP. Now, and again, I have to remind people, we're sitting at 57 cents. We were sitting in the 40s before that run up to, we had like a 40% run up over the last, I don't know if it shows that right now. So it's 20. We were at a 47 or 48% run up over the last week. And so all if you look at XRP, it just literally found its place again back over that 56 cent mark, somewhere in there, which was some strong support. If we broke the 50, what we said before, if we broke that 56% support level, we were going to go down. We got down into the 40s, and here we are. It made a run up. Obviously, I think a lot of that was behind. It started leading up to the anniversary of July 13th, which was just a few days ago, and then obviously with the expectations that something would happen with a possible settlement, with the fact that the SEC had a meeting scheduled today, and I told people, like, these meetings always happen. It doesn't necessarily mean it's for Ripple, whatever, but this retracement to me is very healthy. And we found that 56 cents, 50, right up in that range support back into the 50s. So I'm definitely happy about that. I'm not worried about the retracement. It's healthy. If you understand, it kind of gives the RSI the opportunity to cool off a little bit before we continue to the upside, which I believe is going to have. It's just too many, guys. We're going to have a whole lot of this, a whole lot of, ups, pumps, and trying to break some some of these support levels. some of these resistant levels and find a new support, and that's going to continue up and down until we get to where we're going. And we might actually have some, some really big moves to the upside once things are really play out the way that we want to see them. Anyways, Dogecoin right now is at 11 cents, guys. We've got ADA right now at 42 cents. Got a little bit of red in the market, not too much. For the most part, we're still green, maybe not double-digit greens because of that pullback by Bitcoin, but we are right there. Let me say what's up to the family. I kind of lost track of what I normally always do. My apologies. Marvin Davis in the house. World Be Free. What's up, sis? Anthony Wanner is in the house. My brother, one of the greatest supporters in this family. I appreciate you in a major way. Much love to you, brother, and it was amazing meeting your wife and kids. Incredible dude. Incredible story. Much love to Anthony Wanner. Jay Henry, my big homie, man. If you're coming into town, brother, you let me know. I'll make time to have some lunch with you or something like that. Super cool dude. It was a blessing to meet you and your cousin, Marvin Davis. And by the way, where's Marvin Davis? Marvin Davis, thank you for that shout out, brother. You know, I was thinking about that yesterday. I went on that show where you're at. You took the time to shout me out, and you're like, man, 6.8Jay, and you were just saying it with so much heart. It was so heartfelt, the way you try to shine light on me and my platform, Marvin Davis. And don't think for 1 minute I did not hear that. Like, I was too busy to be on the show. I was asked to be on that show, and I had too much going on. I was eating at the time, and you gave such a heartfelt setup for, hey, man, you guys got to support Jay, what he's doing, and to hear that no response or very dry, like hear some of the guys just go right into what they were talking about and didn't acknowledge what you said. I'm a real one. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think that was low key, garbage. To be honest with you, because I give people that do all the time, whether it's World Be Free, whether it's Crypto Navigator, whether it's whoever, and to see that you said that. And that response, I'm always keeping a buck. I appreciate you for saying that, but it also reminds me of how people are, and I'm going to say it straight up, haters. And some of those people that were on that panel yesterday were straight bona fide haters, and I got no problem saying that. That's exactly what it was. And again, I'm a Brooklyn cat. I keep it a buck. I don't sugarcoat. I don't lie. I say what needs to be said. It may not always be what you want to hear, but I'm gonna tell you damn what you should hear. And it's not gonna come from a perspective, I need something, I want something, I'm trying to get something from you. It's none of those things. If you guys knew the call I had this morning and what I did to send that person what they needed to help them out, is who I am as a person. As a brother, as a family member. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm sending everybody but it touched my heart and soul, and that's what it is. But again, going back to Marvin Davis, I saw what you did, and it meant the world to me, brother. There's things like that just means the world to me, and I appreciate you in a major way for doing that, big time. All right, guys, let's keep it going. I had to say my 2 cents on that. Shiba right now is at 4 zeros and 1, guys. Polkadot at 609. We got Chainlink at 1356. We've got Near, let's make it clear, 606. We got Matic at 51 cents. We've got Pepe. Huh? Agreed. Just remember, Jay, everyone doesn't have your heart. No, you know what I'm talking about, Nina Blossom. I think you might have been on the stream. And all you guys, Nina Blossom, all you guys were showing love in the chat. But Marvin Davis made a comment, and it was so heartfelt. He didn't just say, yo, shouts out to 6AJ. He didn't say that. It was heartfelt, like that's my man. Like that's my brother he was talking about, which is me. And the couple people on the panel just act like he didn't say nothing and moved into something else. No acknowledgement, and it's cool, but it's when people don't think you're paying attention. It's those little things that means the world to me and what I'm looking at, and it's okay because in this space you find people who are just like that. It's nothing. I'm not calling them out saying they're just. I'm calling them out saying what it is. That's just not the way I get down. If somebody was to say somebody's name on my platform, I'm gonna blow it up and let it know what's going on. But you know what it is. Much love to you, brother. Stay 100, cousin. Marvin Davis, that's the man. All right, Matter right now is at 51 cents. And shouts out to Nina Blossom. I appreciate you. Janet Lopez, my mother-in-law's in the house. Beekeeper69. Liz Herrera, one of the greatest supporters on planet Earth. I don't know what we would do without you, sis. I appreciate you. Join the Crypto for Life Telegram. You doggone straight. The greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. Shouts out and prayer to my nephew, which is my wife's nephew and my mother-in-law's grandson. So shouts out to him and prayers out to the family for sure. Nest Force in the house. Who else we got in here? Jay Henry. I think I said it. Did I get everybody? Nest Force in the house. Anthony Wanner. My man JC. What's up, JC? One of the OGs in the space, man. Got a lot of love for JC. Appreciate you guys. Greatest family on planet Earth. Much love. All right, let's keep it going. So we've got Uniswap right now at 775 ICP. By the way, guys, Mike Owens is going to pop in here. He was doing paperwork, but he's going to pop in here at any moment. So when he does, I'll put him right on the Zoom. He wants to kind of give you guys an overview of what's going on with Chicago Coin, some updates. We got a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, it's almost hard to talk about all the great things, and I'm really excited, but I'm going to take a moment. You know, it's like I said, it's hard when you're excited, but then there's a couple things like, but definitely a lot of great things going on with this project. We're so excited, man. And it's just, it's just hard knowing what you know, and it's hard being, but I've responded to JC, some JC said in our ambassadors only group. You know, we are doing things strategically. We're doing things the right way. See, here's one of the things I'm gonna tell you guys too before we get into everything. And with the rest of the market, guys, my apologies for not going through all this. Market is pretty much what it was, maybe a little bit less than what it was yesterday, but we're going to move on. Let's get right into everything else. So one of the responses I made with JC, which has nothing to do with the feelings I had this morning of just being grateful and thankful in our ambassador group, is that we're moving in a way where we want to make sure it is so important. And I don't know if I've ever seen any meme creator or supporter. It is so important that we do things the right way. Or I don't even want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? And we knew that when we got into this. It's so important to do things the right way. If you want quick, fast, rug pull type situation, there's a bunch of stuff out there. Frankie Legend knows it. A lot of you guys have been a part of it. There's a lot of things out there that you guys can be a part of if you're looking for something to go fast and quick and whatever, that's fine. We don't move that way. We wanted to create something that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. And when you're on this side of that equation, you have to do things the right way. There's no other way to do it. You have to do things the right way. And if not, it makes you look idiotic. It affects the people. So we're responsible for the things that we do and the people that we have involved, right? So there's some things that we have in place right now that are just going to make everyone smile. The renouncement of the contract, the audit, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. I mean, we're working diligently to get all this stuff done. Appreciate you too, Jose Velasquez. But there's process, and then you as you're taking the process, you learn. Oh, wait a minute, let's make sure we do this, and that, because once you do certain things like renouncing a contract, that's it. There's no going back. There's no change. And Mike is going to be on here in a minute to talk about those things. But we want to do things correctly so that as we move into our first exchange, we never got to look back and we never got to apologize. I don't want to apologize for nothing. I told you guys before, if you guys listen to this, it's like the turtle and the hare. A lot of people want fast. If you want fast, go stick your money into Butthole Coin. Or my auntie coin, or baby Doge cousins, sisters, mamas, baby, whatever. You get the point. But if you want to be a part of something, well, we're trying to be a part of movies. We're trying to get on talk shows. We're trying to like you can't do those things and then start apologizing. You can't take any shortcuts. If you want to be a part of, I haven't shortcutted nothing to be where I'm at right now in life, financially, everything else. If you want to be a part of something special, patience, and let us do what we're supposed to do. Amen to that. Amen. Amen. All right, let's keep it going. Hello, church. Let me stop. Good Lord. Pray for me. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Choose to smile. Mike will be here in any minute. Choose to smile. Choose to love. Choose to be happy. Facts. Bank of England suffered, I don't know if you guys read this, from global payment issues affecting high value and time-sensitive payments. Guys, this is a big deal. I was reading this morning. Issue is resolved and payments expected to settle by end of the day. And he put a little laugh emoji, and then he says, imagine not able to see the value of blockchains like the XRP ledger with things like this happening casually. What happens when things just go chaos? And that's why change needs to happen. Now, my mother-in-law just said something. What did you say, Mom? What'd you say in here? I'm sorry. Thank you, James. Yes, we are praying for a miracle healing. We trust in God. Amen to that, man. What that little boy is going through, man. Oh, my God, man. What that family is going through. It's, yeah. That's crazy, man. anyways, let people know what you're doing about. Yeah, I mean, JC, that's what we do, and that's why we're having our ambassador call, and it's the things that we're doing. We'll have an ambassador call. We'll touch bases on that, but yeah, we got this. We're pretty good at this business thing. We've been doing it for some time now, which is why we've got meetings in Mexico with billionaires. You're like, there's something we're doing right, brother. Trust me when I tell you. So things are going to work out as they should. Let's see here. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, make sure you check this out. It's pretty interesting. What happened out there in England? It's crazy. It was a crazy story. I was actually reading it this morning. I do a lot of research before I do my shows and stuff like that. I like this right here. It says, just in Ripple has bought back 1.4 billion of their own shares. They know something big is coming. What? 1.4 billion of their own shares. Something's happening. What did Brad Garlinghouse have to say? It says, guys, we are so close to XRP. Let's check it out.
We only have about 30 seconds left, Brad, but I am curious here about your relationship with the SEC. Are you in settlement talks at all with the agency right now?
I can't comment on that specifically. Suffice it to say that the ruling
I can't comment on that specifically. It's not a no. I'm just saying.
Has been clear from the judge. There's one final piece, as you referenced, about these investment contracts that were sold to institutions. We expect resolution very soon, but can't predict exactly when the judge will rule there.
All right, Brad.
Good enough for me, Brad. Enough said, my brother. I think that's good enough for the Crypto for Life family. Ain't that right? Yep. Your happiness is in your hands and no one else's. I don't see Mike yet. Zach Rector says, at what point, now I like this right here. This is why I repost it. At what point can we officially declare XRP has decoupled? Now, I want you guys to look at something. There was a lot of hype over the last 48 hours about XRP, right? Because we were looking at, I would say a little longer than that. Ever since when you got from the 13th up until now 14 somewhere in there. The last few days, it's been a lot of hype. What's up, True Decals in the house? What's up, my brother? There's been a lot of hype. It looks like Mike just came on. Let me see if I can get the screen where I can show Mike. I think Mike is bouncing on into the screen right now. Let me see if I can figure out how to get him on here. Browser and Mike. What's up? Uh-oh, wrong one. Is this one? Okay, it looks like he's trying to put his earpiece in. Can you hear me, Mike?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my brother. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How you doing? How's everybody doing?
Mike O, a.k.a. Hurley. Well, at least that's what your shirt says. So, man, before we get into everything, I was just kind of going over some things, and I was talking about, XRP and people are, one of the subjects I was talking about is decoupling and things, but I'm going to put that on the back burner. Number one is, how was your vacation? Just a quick little, how was the vacation? Was it fun?
It was rocky. I mean, I was on the cruise ship, but I had a great time. The wife had a good time. Daughter had a good time.
Yeah.
And I hung in there and made the best of it, I should say.
Well, I know, yeah. I'm laughing because I understand that you get motion sickness, and we talked about that when you got home, and I know it wasn't, you had your moments of like, oh my goodness, that's not fun.
Just a little background. No matter what car I'm in, no matter whose car it is, I have to insist that I drive. It's that bad for me. So it was just something that I had to do because that's what the wife enjoys to do, and you have to try to do your best to keep the wife happy, if you know what I mean. So that's what I had to do. So she had a great time. So I accomplished the goal.
Well, I know that me and you've gone to auctions, and I've bought in cars, and you're like, hey man, do you mind if I drive that car? And I'm like, hey, so I know it to be true. I know that it's something that you deal with as far as motion and things like that. So, and I'm the opposite. I like for you to drive. Like, hey Mike, here's the keys, brother. Go ahead and knock yourself out.
Yeah, you like to be chauffeured around, man. That's all there is to that.
We know how each other works. That's why we're best boys. But so let's get into. Obviously, there's been a lot of weight right now with Shikaka coin. I was just telling people right now how, and let me just kind of fill you in some things that I was talking about, and then it'll segue into the things that you want to talk about. That is, there was a comment made today in our ambassador group about, needing more marketing, needing this and that. And one of the things that I had addressed with that, and I addressed on this show, is we're not trying to move like other memes. We're not trying to be the fastest and make a bunch of mistakes, have to go back and apologize, have to go back and figure out how to tweak and make up for and go back and have all these different things that we got to go back and explain. We're trying to build this thing in a way where it's strong, it's strategic, it's sustainable, and our whole thought process process, Mike, as I give this over to you, is that we looked at this looking at the top 3 or 4 memes. How did they get there? They all started off as a joke, as are we or anyone else, that whole meme thing. But at some point, they were a joke until they weren't. And now you see the Doges, and you see the Shibas, and you see the Pepes, and you look up and there's bunks that are holding strong, and all these different asset Bretts and all this stuff. And our thought process is, we don't want to be lucky. We want to do the things that we need to do to ensure that we are taking the right steps in the process to having a better opportunity and chance. We can't guarantee nothing, but to have a better chance of ending up in that same type of a position. And we understand that it takes a strong community. We have that. We have ambassadors in place, but there's so many different variables. I think that, and I was telling you this morning, a lot of investors that get into memes, they just jump in after it happens, right? They're like, oh, Shiba's already blown up, and Doja. I mean, you weren't the ones that got there with 5 zeros or 8 zeros or something like that, right? So, or Shiba's or whatever, because if that's the case, you probably wouldn't be on the string. You'd be multi-millionaires. But there's some people who were there in the beginning, like with Bitcoin, when you could have got a whole bunch of it for $1, that had to endure certain struggles and certain things in order to get to where they're at now. So a lot of times what happens, 98% of the people that get into memes, they got into it after it already did what it's supposed to do. And so this is a process in which people have to understand they're in the beginning stages. We launched this token, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, just over 30 days ago, like 32 days ago. So in that 32-day process, we've done everything we've needed to do to make sure that we're legit, we're solid. Now there's certain things that you're going to be talking about as far as renouncing contracts, audits, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and then even our goals of getting onto exchanges. People have to understand there's a process. Now, would you rather be the guy that comes in when we're at 4 zeros or 3 zeros? Or do you want to be the guy who's around at 7 zeros while we're getting everything done the right way? So, Mike, I want you to take that away and just talk about, if you can, everyone knows that we're going to be on Keita's show tonight at 5 p.m. We're going to be on Cassius Cuvée show tomorrow, and that we also have an ambassador meeting on Saturday. But for right now, if you don't mind taking this and just kind of giving people an update of what we're working on, what's some of the things that we're excited about, and what's on your end, what are the things that you're doing, Mike, if you don't mind sharing?
Sure. I actually wanted to just jump on and say hello, but I know that everybody's expectation is what's going on with Chicago.
Absolutely.
And like you said, I mean, we've been at this for 30 days. I know that in meme time that might sound like, cat years, 7 years, or whatever, however you want to take it, but we are moving slowly to try our best to do things right and show people that we're doing things with the best intentions. And I'm probably not the one to be in front of the camera all the time, because I'm going to take the positive, but I'm also going to explore the negative. And I'm going to admit, we may not be perfect in everything that we do, but what I don't want to be questioned on is what our intent was. So we're taking our time to try to understand both sides of the coin.
That's right.
So that when we make decisions, we made them with integrity, within character, and with the best for the community in mind.
That's right.
So, there's things that we need to do. We've been working on getting an audit. But when we do the audit, we want to make sure we have everything that we can possibly have in line for the audit done before we actually do the audit. And then we have questions like, okay, so after we do the audit, if something comes back up, we need to correct those things so that we can do another audit. We want to renounce the contract. Why do we want to renounce the contract? Because originally that wasn't the plan. Right. Because we found out that we have the ability to go in and change the code to whatever we want, whenever we want, which is not to the advantage of the community, obviously, because we could do something malicious that would affect people that have invested their money in a negative way. That's not the control that we want.
That's right.
However, not everybody renounces their contract.
Right.
So instead of us saying, oh, we need to renounce our contract because of this, we need to find out all the reasons why maybe we shouldn't do it, because not everybody renounces their contract.
Right.
So we have to make sure that we explore the information on both sides of the fence in order to make the decisions that we need to make. Now, as far as the time frame of when is this going to blow up, when is this going to be amazing, I can take XRP for an example. It's been stuck around 55 cents for the last year, but it's gone down to 38 and 35 cents, and it's been up to 70 cents. And maybe that just excites people, but the price is still 55 cents. It's just still where it's at. So I don't think we're losing ground as far as the crypto assets are going right now. We're basically right in line with everything. The only difference is we're not on that roller coaster ride. We're basically just kind of gradually moving up, and we're not going to have control over every people. Some people are going to lose confidence or be impatient. But the thing that I'm looking at right now, and I know you and I know me, is we're trying to build this in a way where we're trying to do it differently, but we're willing to concede to the things that we need to do that are just the traditional layout of a meme coin. There's some things that we've had to come to the realization on that we need to do it this certain way. And this is the main reason I came on the show. And this is something that I want to share with you, and I want to share with the community because no one's aware yet, because it's the first time I'm saying it. We have officially locked up 100% of our liquidity. It is totally locked well into 2025. And that is extremely important to other people. So to us, we were like, we knew we weren't going to do anything with it, but apparently it's really important to other people. So now let me explain this. On Dex Tools, I don't know when that's going to update, but 100% of our liquidity is locked well into 2025. And when I get off the phone, when I get off this call with you, I will send you the evidence of that along with links for people to be able to verify that that's actually done. So while we're working on these other things, I have been working on I have been doing things that were in my control that I couldn't find any negatives to whatsoever. So I think that's great news. I think that's a strong statement.
If you don't mind, let me comment on that too, guys. And this is what I was telling you guys before Mike got onto this show. It's so many intricate things that you guys have no idea. We don't want to go back and apologize for. We want to make sure we are strong, our foundation is solid, because whether you know it or not, a lot of memes don't have the things that we have in place, Mike. Movies, celebrities, talk shows. I can't even talk about some of these things. Like I got a muzzle over my mouth, me and you both do, because of some of the things that we know that they don't know. But before those things happen, we don't want to look like some welfare, and I hate to say it, I was on welfare, some little hand-me-down meme project. We don't want to be some scammy, we're not that. And we don't want that perception. And so as we're having these conversations with these big time celebrities, there's certain things they want to see in place, and we're catering to every single thing they want. So it's important when you hear Mike say that, he's locked up the liquidity and all these different things that happen, and the fact that people lose sight of one important thing. We didn't go out there and have we didn't raise a pre-sale funds, Mike. This was all funded by us. So people have to understand that we're doing this with a certain amount of leverage, should I say, or a certain amount of strength that most meme coins don't even have. And that's so important. When you understand every aspect of what we're doing, people should be more than appreciative for not only where we're at, but where we're going. And at the end of the day, I just reference back to the turtle in the hair. Mike, it's back to you.
James, I don't have the words to express this, but it's on my mind constantly about the time frame and about hitting goals. Right now, this is all about community, and it excites me, our project, but it pains me for some people to just sit around and say, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because by the time it happens, it's just too late. It's like going to a movie and you'll say, well, I'll just wait on the outside of the movie, and as people come out, I'll ask them how the movie was, so I can decide if I want to see it or not. But those people are already implementing the inspiration of the movie and the thoughts and hugging their wife, apologizing for yesterday's argument, and venturing off into whatever business venture there because of the inspiration of the movie, while they're sitting around wondering, what it's all about. And it's just all about community right now. I'm just hoping that people understand that there will become a time where there was a woulda, coulda, shoulda type of mentality towards this scenario. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know exactly what's going to happen ultimately with this project. I just know that James and I are going to continue to check the boxes that need to be checked in order to push this in the right direction. Some things that maybe we delay a little bit longer than we needed to, just to try to make sure we're doing things the right way. But if we find out that all meme coins, without exception, do this particular thing in order to become successful, you can bank on the fact that before there's any talk of this not being a successful venture, it will be something that we've explored and implemented.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
No, and I know how you think. I know how I think. That's this right. Is not some esoteric opportunity where over there, these meme coins, they just do all these things so incredible and great, and we can't. That's right. That's ridiculous. We're going to do everything that we need to do to put ourselves in the position to be credible and to be successful and do it the right way. So I'm looking forward to this, and it's not financial advice because we're not about it being a financial opportunity. It's just a community meme coin that's made as a joke for our community, but it does we do represent character, integrity, growth. We represent certain things. So I hope that everyone is going to be involved with us representing that for the community and being actually part of it instead of just witnessing it from afar. That's right. I just really hope that everybody understands that, because I don't think that you and I are going to stop until we get a result that we can live with. And right now, that result is still in our future. It's not in our past.
And that's why we took this journey. That's why we communicate the way we do. That's why we're doing it. And me and you talk about this a lot. With all the businesses you still have, with the fact that I've had dozens and dozens of employees with all the businesses and chain of cell phones. And a lot of times people always ask, or they always wonder, well, it's like the employees trying to figure out who we are or how do we get to where we're at, or they want to be in our shoes, but they don't understand all the things that it takes to be that. Sometimes being a business owner is a lot more difficult than being the guy who just gets a check and get out of here, because there's so many moving parts. There's so many things, even on a day-to-day basis. Somebody goes and buys a car from your car lot, let's say. They have no idea of the 20 steps it took for you to get that car there. The buying, the bidding, the this, the that, the transporting, all those things. And so it's just very... it's one of the things that you have to ask people to understand. Like, we didn't get into this thing to just throw something out there to get everybody involved in the back and to jump back and go, oh, we did it. We've already done it. We've already done things in our lives where our families are good to go. This is something that we've explored of saying, you know what, how do we create something for the community? This will be exciting. We see other people do it, and we started questioning, why can't we do this? Why can't we be successful? Matter of fact, we can be successful, but one of our earliest conversations were, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it our way, in a way that we feel good waking up and going to sleep each and every night, that people have the opportunity to maximize whatever that situation that they've done their research to figure out what that is. If they see a Shikaka as something, hey, I got some Shikaka coin, I feel great, I got a big old bag or whatever, and they've done their due diligence, well, whatever they get out of that should be predicated off the due diligence and the research that they've done and the opportunity of being a part of something special, which is a community that we put together. And so our goal is to make sure this is a long-term thing. Our goal is to make sure that we're able to get together with our ambassadors and make a difference in the community. We're a community that wants to do things for our community and for other communities. And so that's what made this all. Otherwise, we could just sit back, Mike, and just continue to do what we did, that we have done up until this point. And that's just not who we are. So we made a decision. We're excited about it. Me and you talk like, it's funny because at our ages, sometimes I tell you, I say, I feel like I'm back in my 20s again. We're all excited, like when we were out there playing in basketball tournaments and you were throwing me lobs and I was dunking them, all this kind of, it's like you feel excited like that game, like that situation. And so I'm definitely, I'm appreciative that that you've got so much going on. You literally had to come into this late because you were doing paperwork. You got this monster business, all the things that you're doing right now. I'm over here negotiating a flout, where we're going. And I was telling people earlier, Canada, I got to go meet these billionaire, hundreds of millions and billionaire guys in Mexico, which you know about that as well. And then we got so much going on that this is definitely something that we're excited about. Oh my gosh, guys. Fro Ecomi. This dude right here, shouts out to Fro Ecomi, super cool guy, big time VV ambassador and investor. He's also much respect. He served in the military. Just a really good guy out of the same area, I think, where we're from, Mike, in like that Fresno, Clovis area, I think he's in.
Okay. Okay.
And shouts out to him, man, his support. He gave a super chat. Thank you so much, brother. It means a lot to me. I've had him on the show. At very, very early stages of me starting this show about 19 months ago, and just a real good dude. And I appreciate you jumping in, showing your support, brother. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. Anthony Wanner, Ness Forrest, Marvin Davis. Also, is it Nigel? Nigel Condon? It says Kendu Inu on ETH is no joke. He sent a shout out. Thank you for the super chat, my brother. I appreciate you in a major way. Yeah, guys. So hopefully you guys took some value out of that, Mike. I appreciate you. I know you got a lot going on. Any final things that you want to say before I get back into some of the things I'm going to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I'm going to jump off, but I also wanted to add before I forget that here within the next weekish, I would say, give me a little bit before or a few days after. I'm going to start another liquidity pool on Pancake Swap, because that's a different avenue for people to purchase. So we'll need to update that information, and potentially Sushi Swap. I have to look into that one a little bit more, but I'm already committed to the Pancake Swap. And that's just going to be another avenue of us continuing to build. And by design, you guys, we're building at a pace which allows the community to be part of this, because most of the time we just find out about something that's happened already, and then we jump in just to be the liquidity for someone to take out their profits that they've already made.
That's right.
So if there is a design, of course, if we could be millionaires and billionaires tomorrow, we would all choose that. That's not always realistic. We're trying to build this in a way that's best for our community.
That's right.
And we're gonna keep striving for that.
Yeah, and people don't realize as we're taking these steps with the audits, the renouncing of the contract, about time we start getting to the coin geckos, the coin market caps, the first exchange, the sushi swaps, the pancake swaps. Every time we make a move like that, it puts us in a better position for those numbers to go up, zeros to drop. And people don't realize that you're in the beginning stages before all that momentum happens. So, yeah.
James, I just want to make sure that, and I think I've said this about 5 times, I just want to be clear with the community.
Right.
We're going to do all these things, but there's a lot of people out there that purchase meme coins, that invest in different types of crypto, that will speculate on these type of things before they actually happen.
That's right.
Who's involved in this right now is our community. So we're allowing the community to get the information, to understand that we're putting things in order and to get ourselves to the position that the best of the best memes are at. So that's what we want to do. So liquidity lock, pancake swap coming soon, more things to come, and glad to have you guys aboard. World Be Free, hello. Marvin Davis, Jay Henry. Just want to say what's up to a few people. Thank you, Josh, for everything that you've been doing. Crypto OG, Liz, Ness Force, all you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll get with you guys real soon.
Appreciate you, my brother. We're going to talk here in a little bit. Much love.
All right, take care.
All right, my man. Thank you. So, guys, that's my brother Mike O. And just a few words for him. I want to make sure that he got on and answered some questions, some things that maybe people were thinking about, wondering about, all that good stuff. And we're going to have an updated ambassador call this Saturday. And you guys can also catch us tonight with World Be Free and with Kita on their show at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Kita's X Space. So if you guys want to know what that is, also shouts out to Fro Comey. I saw somebody said that he's a legend, guys. This guy, me and him, I was buying really heavily in VV. This guy is a bona fide legend when it comes to VV NFTs. You guys can see right here. You guys get a chance. He's a USMC veteran, commercial realtor, all that good stuff, man. Just phenomenal dude. Make sure you go over to his X. Make sure you follow him and all that good stuff. Incredible guy. Much love to my man, Fro Comey, for sure. Now, what else I was going to say? Also, if you guys go over to, I believe somewhere in here, I believe it's right here. Let me see if I can find this. I'm going to go back. Here's information right here. Kita1211. Set a reminder for our upcoming space, guys. Join Six8Jay and Mike O, the creators of Chicago, and learn all about the community. Don't forget your limitations. How you said? Libations, something like that. Okay, so guys, make sure you guys do that. Now, going back to what my thought process, and shouts out to all you guys. Big Bro Tim, what's up? Good to see you. Big Bro Tim, that's my sister. All right, guys, so let's get right into this. So what I was talking about with this right here is Zach Rector was talking about decoupling. I don't think, what I love about what he said, I do believe at some point, not right now, I think once we see, this is just my opinion, once we see this next bull run, or here, better yet, let me say this. Once we see this lawsuit ends, once we see, I believe it's going to take some regulatory clarity. I believe, when all those things that you're going to see, RLUSD, there's so much bullishness around XRP right now, guys. It's just ridiculous. XRP ETFs will come, I'm sure, sometime after, and even Brad, Monica Long, all of them have talked about that possibility. But right now, we got to see the Ethereum ETF. That's going to be bullish for the industry. Solana ETF is going to be bullish for the industry. And then you got all these things sitting with a wound up spring, a spring that's ready to explode. You got XRP that's now the standard for everyone else's lawsuit. When that spring explodes from, again, the lawsuit ending, regulatory clarity, RLUSD, XRP ETF, I think what's going to happen at that moment, and then what follows that, guys, remember, we're not even talking about all the different partnerships and all the different things that are in place as far as what we can see. What about the things we can't see? And when those things are revealed and those institutional investors start openly sharing the fact that they're partnered with XRP already, with Ripple already, I bet they're already done. They've done that. Even when you see Larry Fink that was on that one, was it that I can't think what show he was, what news broadcasting platform he was on when they asked him, what about XRP? He goes, well, I can't talk about that. Oh yeah. I know you. Everything you said right there just told us what we needed to know. They're not stupid. They see the XRP's numbers in the top 10, 6, 7 on the coin market. They're not dumb. So at the end of the day, I think at that point when all those things play out, will it be 2024? I don't know. I'm not sure. 2025, very possible. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I think when that happens, we will, without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion, just my two satoshis, my two dots, or my 2 cents, that's when I think XRP will decouple from the rest of the market. When it is embraced for the technology. Because think about this, guys. What happened? Let's just talk about some of the things like when you look at Zach Rector or what's the other guy's name? Will Fix. There's another guy. He's not on as much. I did an interview with him as well. Zach Rector, Will Fix, and there was another one. Lewis Jackson, and they were talking about. I just lost my train of thought trying to figure out who he was. We were talking about decoupling from the dollar. What happens when, I'll go back to it. I lost my train of damn thought. Okay, let's go. I was trying to think of his name and then forgot my damn point. XRP decoupling. Yeah, I lost my point. But there's some points they were making in regards to that and how powerful that's going to be. God, where was I going with that? XRP, once it's utilized, maybe they'll come back to me. Okay, let's keep it going. Making people happy makes you happier. I agree with that. Smoke, my man Smoke says, when the SEC case is settled with Ripple, central banks and other financial institutions will get the seal of approval. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I remember now. What happens when XRP starts buying back or you can no longer get XRP on exchanges? What happens at that moment? That people don't understand. Like there's levels to this. I believe that's a level. I believe there'll be a time where the average person won't even be able to get XRP like that, because you got to understand it wasn't created for us. It's not that we can't get it now. Of course we can, but it wasn't created for us. It's created to do what it's meant to do with utility with these financial institutions. So I just think at that moment, XRP decouples. When it becomes scarce or it's out there but not where we can get it easily, oh my gosh. I'm just telling you guys that there's levels to this. Just like right now, Bitcoin's on a different level than it was back in the day. There's levels to this. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Those who know, they know. And those who don't, well, they don't. And shouts out to Liz for sharing Fro Ecomi's X page. That's my brother right there. Much love to him. Anthony Randall says history repeats, and we already have an ongoing. Yeah, I can't say that word, Anthony. I get flagged. Civil, you know what? But it's not like any other civil. Yeah, I agree with you, brother. I can't say that. They're so sensitive about it. I be getting flagged and have no idea what I'm getting flagged for. I'm like, my video's flagged, so yeah, I got to be careful. I didn't even realize you can't put up people's video. If you guys ever notice when I show a video and I do something like this, I'm gonna tell you how ridiculous it is. And so you know how you show a video and you're like this.
Are you in settlement talks at all?
Do you know that you can't have that up that long like that without being flagged? So you got like literally seconds you can do that. So that's why you see me go like that and go like that. It's just they flag you for so many different things. So yeah, you just got to be careful, man. I didn't make the rules. I'm just trying to follow them the best I can. Okay. This is kind of funny. I don't know if you guys read this or not, but we talk about this all the time on this show. I said, I have my second cell phone ready with a voicemail set up just for those who weren't being supportive when things were bad/down. Those who didn't seem to care about how passionate I was about crypto during these low prices, just like in 2020, 2021, all those people were blowing my phone up. Jay, can we come by? Jay, we want to learn about crypto. Why do they do that at the mountaintop, but they don't call you when it's down? I just think that is so funny. Has anybody else experienced? If you've experienced that, guys, let me know. Liz says, yes, that's nuts. Have you ever, anybody else besides me and Liz ever experienced that? Everybody wants to call you. Oh, wow. So folks straight up play the entire videos. Yeah, exactly. World Before, I didn't even know that. You show the doggone big. So when I don't think it's the entire video, sis. It's when you expand the video like it's your video. So I think what it is as long as you show the video in its smallest form, meaning that I can show. Let me give you an example because I want to go back to this. So let's say I show a video and it's like this. You can see that somebody else posted the video, whatever, but I think when you go like this, it makes it seem like that's something that I don't even understand what the hell it is. Like my channel has been shut down twice. And one time is because I was talking about bullying, how I used to go speak at schools, and I hate bullying. And I went to this YouTube channel and I showed it was these two kids that were like on American Got Talent, and they had a song about bullying. These two like British kids. It was so moving. Like I remember when I first watched it, like made my eyes all water because I hate bullying. With a passion. I used to go to schools to speak. I hated it. Even some of my kids went through that. And I was just showing a video and my channel was taken down. I was like, what? So man, I'm just telling you, you got to be careful out here. That cracks me up because I see some people YouTube channel and they're just like way overboard. Anyways, let's get back to this. So I'm not really sure what that is, sis, but yeah. All right. So I said I have my second cell phone ready with a voicemail set up for those who weren't being supportive when things were down/bad. Those who didn't seem to care about how passionate I was about crypto when these low prices. We all are telling our family and our friends, guys, we're so passionate. Oh, and you ever notice when you're excited about something, people just don't tend to support that. But as soon as you say, oh my God, I got a hangnail and I jam my finger in the door and I cut my finger off and I lost the ear, and they'll be like, oh, and you get 1 million likes and 1 million, follows off that. But as soon as you say, I'm excited about something, it's like it's almost like you announced you got some new virus it's like, huh? But all of a sudden in 2020, 2021, man, we had every celebrities coming to the house. We had everybody and their mama calling me up. Hey, I'm so excited. You think you can meet with me and Jamie Foxx? It was just crazy. Everybody was on it. Hey, I think there's an opportunity for you to come over, and I think Jamie would be in this person, and maybe this and Steph Curry. I'm like, okay. Hey, but all of a sudden, every time, sis. But all of a sudden, that market went down with the Sam Bankman-Fried, and boy, they was like, ooh, I knew it. I knew that crypto junk was Six8Jay and World Be Free and Big Bro 10. They were crazy. Fro They don't know what they're talking about. I knew it was going to go to zero. So I wrote this whole thing about I got a second phone. And I said, not this year I'm going to be taking those calls. I said, I got a voicemail that will sound something like this. Hello, leave a message and Six8Jay will get back to you when he's done. Beep. That's it. When he's done, beep. They're going to be like, what's that? And they're going to be like, I said, they'll be like, hello. Let me stop, good Lord. I'll be having fun with that. Let me stop. XRP one-day chart looks like a healthy pullback to me. Back test to flush out some longs, and that's what always happens, guys. You got to understand that manipulation is still very real. If you don't think these exchanges are manipulating, oh wait, everybody's bullish, they're long, boom, let's tank it. Hey, it happens. Hey, this game has been happening. Stocks, banks do it to us all the time. Come on now, wake up, smell the coffee, do your research. Anyways, let's keep it going. I'm talking too much. A person can strengthen their thoughts by practicing right thinking, just as they can strengthen their body through training. Facts. By the way, guys, make sure you guys check us out in how many hours? It's 1:24, so in 3.5 hours, we'll be live with Keita, my sister Keita, and my sister World Be Free. Don't you dare miss that. And by the way, guys, I just remember, I didn't say this. Nothing we talk about in this show, not Mike Owens, not myself, not about Chicago or anything else. Nothing we talk about yesterday, today, or tomorrow should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. We are not telling you to buy XRP. We are not telling you to buy Chicago. We're just telling you, if you believe in us, and you want to be part of our family, we are family. Let me stop. Good Lord, pray for me. See how my attitude kind of changed. It took a little momentum. Still, shouts out some prayers out to my nephew. Shouts out some prayers out to that person who's in trouble right now financially. God bless you all. I'm with you. Okay, guys. So make sure you guys check us out tonight. And then tomorrow with Cassius Cuvée, I'll get those times and make sure I post them. Okay. Emotional manipulation is when they disrupt your peace. I know some people right now in my family just like this. I want y'all to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. Huh? Okay, he says, Doctor. Oh, yeah. Shouts out to Anthony Wayne. He healed. Yeah, your story is incredible about that Lyme disease, brother. Shouts out to you for sure, brother. Much love to you. Incredible story. Emotional manipulation. Now, I don't know if you guys have people in your family. I do. Emotional manipulation is when they disturb your peace. They provoke you, and they blame you for being successful. You ever had anybody do that before? Huh? They mad at you for being successful. They're mad at you because you believe in something. Like, it's like you talking about crypto. You believe in. Liz said no cell phone calls. That's funny as hell. But it's almost like and I talk about my wife about this. Me and Mike O talk about this all the time. Guys, if you don't get this now, you're gonna get it. Look, I'm not here trying to hate. I'm here to keep it 100. Just like I talked about Marvin, I was telling Marvin Days about, I just keep it a buck. I keep it a buck. And if you haven't dealt with this yet, family, I'm going to tell you, it's coming. World Be Free, Anthony Wanner, Liz Herrera, Nina Blossom, Big Bro 10, y'all about to feel this. If y'all ain't felt it yet, and I'm sure some of y'all have, Philly Comey probably knows what I'm talking about. Why you got all NFTs? Why you so bullish? I mean, look, I'm just telling you right now. I'm not here to be, I'm just telling you, Crypto Outlaws in the house, I'm telling you, if you haven't experienced, it's coming. And that is where people will be mad at you. Listen to what I'm saying. Oh, thank you, Crypto Outlaw, my brother. Huh? Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. Guys, I'm telling you right now, there's going to be people mad at you for being successful. And I'm telling you, I learned this at an early, like, what the hell did I do? Has anybody ever, if it's just me, let me know. If I'm just in some, like, Twilight Zone, it's just me. If you ever had somebody mad at you, and now I'm not just talking about monetarily, you could be in a great relationship and they mad at you. I had people mad at me for that. I had people mad at me. Oh, you don't been traveling the world with your wife for the last 5 or 6 years. I mean, come on, what? What the hell did I do? Has anybody ever had that before? Someone mad at you just because you're doing something positive? Well, if you ain't used to it, I'm telling you, it's gonna come. Get ready. As soon as that bag blow up, as soon as everything you got go moon time, guess what's gonna happen? Haters about to come in, and you know what, doggone it? I'm a little irritated right now. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't got my damn song queued up. Huh? If you don't know what haters is, when your bags take off, oh my gosh, what the hell is going on today? I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I know what's going on. It's because it's because of all that news I got. My mind was just somewhere different. But you know, I need a little something to pick up my spirit. If you guys don't mind, you know, this I always say this is for you. How about this is for us? I need a little upbeat right now. Is that okay? Guys, this is for the Crypto for Life family, Chicago Coin family, VTHO family, IBF family, for any family that's out there. I love you. I appreciate you guys. We need a little cheer in our day. And the best way to do that, this is for us.
Does it like it is. Got them switching gears in Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit. Stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying.
Wait a minute. I think I messed up. Can I start that over, guys? How about this? This is for all the people will get that line 2 number, that second cell phone, who didn't believe in us, who didn't want to hear us, who get mad just because we're winning. Just because we're happy. Guess what? This is for you. Woo!
Does it like it is. Got them switching gears, new Ferrari with the tents. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, basing let money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow.
Guys, that's enough of that. We've been here for an hour. I had way more stuff I want to talk about today, but I'm just really grateful that Mike O was able to come on and talk about Six8Jay coin. I got a couple more things I could talk about. Let's see here. XRP takes over Bitcoin in Korea. We know that. That's going to be huge. Records 2 times more than traditional volume. That's doing more than Bitcoin right now in Korea. Being a gentleman or a lady never goes out of style. Being a gentleman and a lady never goes out of style. Bars. I love that. Poly market better push odds. Okay. Bettors push odds of President Biden dropping out of the race, 80% chance. And there was a statement that he made, something like, if there's some kind of medical situation that makes him pull out. And I saw another post where a person said, I bet you Biden's going to come up with something medical. He's getting crushed. I mean, you can't come back. Baller not one's in the house. What's up, my brother? Baller not one. Much love to my brother. I got a lot of love for that dude. Mike Owens said, all the liquidity is locked. All the liquidity is locked. Did y'all hear the words that came out of his mouth? All the liquidity is locked. No rug pulls here. And we're renouncing the contract, meaning no one can touch or alter the contract. Hence, no damn rug pulls. Crypto for life. Six8Jay coin. Dip a toe. This is for you. Woo!
I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
tip top when you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch. Hit that Vegas crypto meetup. Hello, nice to meet you. Show with DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man, the next night. A moon party, so you know we had to take flight.
Wait a minute. Did Mike O says on Dex Tools, click the liquidity, hold on, then click Team Finance for verification. Go to Dex Tools, click liquidity, then click Team Finance for verification, and guess what? It's locked. Like, see this? Pop lock. That liquidity is locked, baby. Renouncing that contract, baby. About to be on CoinGecko, audited, CoinMarketCap, getting on our first exchange, baby. And people, you know what's so funny? People will say, whoa, we need more to happen. We got, look, how about you just get a clue, understand this is being conducted like a business, and maybe put yourself in a position you've never been in before of being the very first. Stop worrying about things that are being taken care of. Stop worrying about we need to market more. You want us to market so you miss out? Or how about position yourself so that you're in the beginning? Life-changing opportunity. God bless you all.
So many years and there's still no tears. If you're selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion?
Sometimes people's vision is only what they can see. Sometimes your vision has to be bigger than that. I like what someone said earlier. We invested in y'all. We invested in the community. We invested in the people running this business. I invested in you. God bless each and every one of us.
How high will it go when the XRP get the mooning? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one.
Guys, I've got the greatest family on planet Earth. I got so much more to talk about. I mean, I had things to talk about for days. I haven't even got into the thumbnail, but you know what? I'm gonna cut it off after an hour. There's so much stuff. Guys, go to my X page. That's what I'm gonna tell you guys. I don't want to overly do this. Hour is always like my go-to thing. I have so much more information, but I feel we got enough with Mike O coming on and a couple things that we talked about. And make sure you get yourself aligned too. I got my cell phone ready. The number you reach. Let me stop. By the way, guys, appreciate you guys made your way. World Be Free. You'll see me hanging out with my sister, me and Mike O tonight with Keita and World Be Free. 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Marvin Davis in the house, man. Thank you for that heartfelt shouts out yesterday on Crypto Navigators channel. I appreciate that, brother. Nina Blossom's in the house. Balling out one. Marvin Davis, Big Watch dude. Liz Herrera, one of our greatest supporters. Appreciate you, sister, in a major way. Balling out my brother. Appreciate you, Big Bro 10. Mike O. Hey, Mike O. What I say? That's my best friend, my man. Pots and pans. We got some big things going, man, and y'all have no idea what's to come. It's gonna be huge. Anthony Wenders in the house. We got. Did I say Nesforth? I believe so. Who else we got in here? Crypto Outlaw is in the house. Let's see, who are we having here? Liz Herrera, I think I said Liz's name. Fro Ecomi, thank you so much for being here, brother. I appreciate you in a major way. Nest Force, greatest family on planet Earth, guys. You guys are just absolutely incredible. Shouts out the super chat from Fro Ecomi, means the world. Marvin Davis, thank you so much, Fro, my man. Nigel Condon, thank you so much, my brother, for being here, and the super chat means the world. Shouts out to your project, which is Kendu. Shouts out to Kendu community. XRP Nelson's in the house. We got Always One Away in the house. We've got JC, my man, Pots and Pans, my mother-in-law. Appreciate you so much, Mom, for your incredible support. Shouts out to my beautiful Queen Jeanette. Shouts out to my man, Sly Fox. That brother's amazing. He's a legend in the promotion game. Absolutely incredible guy. Big time into stocks and crypto. Just one of my day ones, man. Just a super cool dude. Known him forever. We got Mayor Levy. Mayor Levy's in the house. Appreciate you for being here, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. Big watch dude. Appreciate you. Jay Henry, you get down to Las Vegas, you hit me up, brother. We're gonna hang out. Beekeeper69, who else we got in here? Jose Velasquez. I love that name. Jose Velasquez. Just one of those, just sound like you're gonna get your butt kicked by who? Jose Velasquez. Let me stop. Who else we got in here? Two buses in the house. True Decals in the house. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. I think I got, two. I said two blessed already. Anybody else? Guys, greatest family on planet Earth. Just like sis right here said, Liz, EARF. Guys, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We'll catch you guys mañana. And until next time, it's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. Peace.